Yes, yes. Welcome to the phone-in show.
Yo, let's go.
We are here. What's everyone saying about the intro? Innit? I can hear myself. Oh.
I can hear myself as well.
Oh, it's that. We've got YouTube open as well.
There we go.
Yes, yes.
Also means, bro.
No lag.
No lag.
I think it's gone.
Can we say now that the lag is now? You know what I mean? In a year's time, if we was to say to you, haha, will we lag, and you don't know what we're on about, you ain't an OG, innit?
Yeah, you know for a fact that you haven't been here through the ride, through the rough, innit?
But if you come back to us in a year's time and say, haha, remember the lag, we'll know that you were there at the beginning.
Oh, big. We'll 100% know, bro. I'm gonna say that.
That's all right. Nick told, so how does the phone-in show work now? Basically, all you have to do is go on your computer and ring in via your computer, or just ring the telephone number that's on the system. The best way to do it is you go into Discord, click on the phone-in show on the left-hand side, and it has the full instructions made by Joddy Poddy, and it's really simple. But basically, all you have to do is just ring in. Just ring up with your telephone, innit? And if you're not in the UK and you don't want the big bills, do it on your phone, like on your internet, innit? And then you don't get charged. Yeah, it's still free. You still have to be an extra member, innit? Because we want extra members to be able to have their say, but it's still free for you guys, innit? And with that said, shall we open the phone-in show?
Should we open? Should we get the calls open? So people might be wondering, people might be trying to ring now, like, why is it not putting me through? And Aaron's probably there with it, just spamming the calls and that. Why is it not putting me through? Anyway, because it's not open yet, we decide when it opens and that. So, Tier 1 Source City Extra is the best Man City channel. Yes. Tier 1, you know. You got to trust your Tier 1s, bro.
Kelvin definitely Tier 1.
Yeah. Give me 2 seconds, bro.
Okay. And by the way, can I have this as well, bro? Because you got the dairy milk in it. I can't have that.
Yeah, bro.
Buzzing.
Lewis has found a new chocolate bar that he's fucking buzzing about, he can eat.
It's called Titan. So I just seen it, right? It's Titan, and I was like, oh, I wonder what that is. And then it said dairy free. So I was like, oh!
I tell you what, LB's asking where they're from, innit? Because I don't know where they're from, innit? They're pretty much like B-Tech Mars bars, but they just taste like exactly the same as Mars bar. If my mum usually watches the show, bro, she usually listens to the show. If she is listening to it, then put in the chat where you got it from, mum. Oh, there we go. SM knows. Aldi. Stop Manscaped and get the lines open.
Just absolutely insane. Are the lines open, bro?
Oh, I just realised I've not done the main part. I mean, I've not done the main part of the show where I actually, do you know what I mean, sort it out
That was unreal. That was unreal. We might do a live eating watch along. Where we just eat food.
You're buzzing about that though, bro. I feel like you're having a really good time with it there, bro.
Oh, that was good. That was good, and I'm ready. Oh my days, that was insane. I'm buzzing to speak to you people. Oh yeah, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer has just signed a new deal, or rumoured to have signed a new deal. I think that is good news. Now he does keep on beating us, which is slightly annoying. However, trophies are better than derby wins, innit? You know what I mean? So
we'll say a live mukbang.
A mukbang.
Mukbang, innit?
Yeah, I still want to try that pizza up KFC combination pizza, which ain't the best, but
I know, yeah, to be fair. Oh, by the way, did I say the lines are open?
The lines are open.
I mean, people obviously get the gist. Just to say, by the way, there is a 10 limit caller on the lines. So if you do ring up and it's engaged, just wait a minute, and then as you're watching the show, if someone drops out, you can then step in there.
Wait like 5 minutes and then ring again. But does that mean that we're ready, Bray?
That means that we are ready, bro.
All right.
The auto screener, man, it does some mad stuff, you know. It does some mad stuff. I don't know who to go with first, bro. You know what I mean? I have a choice here. And I think, you know what I'll do, bro? It's someone that we've not spoke to on the phone show for quite a while.
Yeah, good idea.
I'll go with, because I can see the last time everyone was on air as well, innit? You know what I mean? I got my eyes on all you guys. Yeah, we'll go to, bro. We'll go over to Hugh Murray. You know what I mean?
Hugh Murray, OG Hugh Murray.
The OG Extra Club member.
Yeah.
Where's he been? He's been
Hugh Murray didn't know how to get on this phone show like 5 minutes ago, and he's now on. That's
he's
how
already
easy
on.
it is.
That's how quick it is now.
So if you're like, oh, this is too complicated, nah, it ain't.
It's well easy.
Let's go, bro. Let's speak to
Hugh Murray is on. OG Extra Club member. So we'll talk to him now, Brie. Yes, Hugh. How you doing, mate?
All right, boys. Long time no see.
Yes, long time no speak, boy. How are you doing?
I'm good, man. I'm buzzing after that win. How are you?
I'm good in it. It was a different performance, wasn't it? It was a different system. He mixed it up.
Yeah, man, I was a bit kind of worried when I saw 7 changes and I saw, players like Mendy starting, but it actually worked out well. I thought he wasn't bad.
Yeah, I thought the first half we looked a bit shaky, didn't really know like the system too much, but the second half we looked really strong.
We said that at half time. We were kind of like, or myself and my friend, we were like, maybe bring on more of a midfield presence. We were looking like we were getting run through in the middle of the park. Fulham were able to pass out from the back, and we were getting a bit concerned, but we switched it up at half time. I don't know what they came out, played a 4-4-2, and it looked a lot better, a lot stronger in the middle.
Yeah, as well. Like I said at half time, because some people was like not happy with it. Like we were the only team really that was going to get better. I felt like Fulham were playing at their their sort of peak, which was very good, but we was always going to get better in the game, and we did that. We turned it on in the second half, I thought.
We seem to turn into a new gear. Players like Torres, who maybe started off slow, probably from lack of football, started to improve. Bernardo's energy was a massive influence in the middle. It just improved. I was impressed with Gabby as well on the left. I think for ages I've said this, he's better on the left. He's more suited to it. There's less pressure on him to get the goals, which he looked like he had a weight taken off his shoulders tonight. I saw a little bit. He played with a bit more freedom and was able to express himself a bit more. We definitely turned up a gear too in the second half, yeah.
Yeah, on the Gabby Jesus situation, right? Because obviously I think that most people now are coming round to the thing that like he's probably better on the left. Now, first of all, do you agree with that? And second of all, is there actually space though on that left? Because you got Sterling, Foden, Torres. Like, is there space for him if he's going to be a left winger?
Well, first of all, yes, I do agree his best position is left wing. Like I said, I think it takes weight off his shoulders for getting goals. But I'm not willing to sacrifice minutes for the likes of Foden and Sterling just for the sake of Gabriel Jesus being more comfortable on the left wing. I'd much rather see Foden get the game time there. But it's nice to see Jesus playing well in these kind of games. But I don't think it's worth hindering the likes of Foden's development and Sterling, who is obviously a leader in this squad now and a big player in big games. So I don't think he's the man for left wing, unfortunately, in this team, even though it does suit him.
Yeah, no, we actually discussed that in our review, didn't we? Saying about it, I mean, as much as he might be a good left winger, there ain't no room on left wing.
Yeah, it's
it is full.
It's a tricky one, and I think the club have got a massive decision to make in the summer. Nice one, Hugh. Nice to speak to you, bro.
Yeah, you too, boys. Take care.
Yeah, man.
A bit, mate.
Big up, Hugh. Love
Ethan,
that.
By the way, Ethan's trying to kill me, bro. He's trying to get me to eat milk, innit? And I can't.
Oh, no, Ethan, he can't eat milk. That's why he loves them, innit?
And that's why I was like, oh my goodness.
That's why, this is why it's so mind-blowing.
You better know that tomorrow morning when I wake up, I'm hitting up Aldi's, mate, and I'm buying every single pack of these Titans.
I'm like, Mum, you got them Titans? And she's like, nah, I went to Aldi and someone had bought every single one.
Yeah.
And it's LB, innit?
I start flogging them, mate.
LB could run mine.
Like people with the toilet rolls in the lockdown, I'll be that guy with the Titans.
You'd be upselling my mum, innit? You'd be selling them like twice as much.
Right. That was a good call. That
was a good call, then. Obviously, speaking about Jesus and that, so maybe sticking with the topic of Jesus, we could always go to Hugh's partner in crime, bro, Mr. Daryl Revel. We've not spoken to him for a while.
Let's go.
So let's get him on the show. He wants to speak about the new system and Gabby Jesus' role, bro.
I back that. Yes, Daryl.
What's happening, boys? How are you?
Yeah, man, all good. I'm finding it a little bit tricky though to work out what Gabby's sort of future is in this team, man, because he's a good player, but if he's a left winger, then is there space? You know what I mean? And is he good enough as a striker? I'm really sort of struggling at the moment.
Nah, but I don't think he's good enough to be playing a striker. I think he doesn't lack the kind of clinicality we need. I think he played well though tonight when he went out wide.
Yeah. He did play really, really well, man. And obviously we've seen him drop big performances, like world-class performances, if anything. Like we've seen it against Madrid. That was a world-class performance. He played really well tonight again. And he is mint on that left-hand side, and I'd love to make some space, but, I'm just not sure. What else did you make of the match, Darragh?
It was very boring. I thought as soon as we switched to the 4-4-2 that we went into the next game, we just set it up completely. But Fulham kind of fouled as soon as the first goal went in. I thought we would have needed a couple more from the foul, but it was plain sailing from then on, really, wasn't it?
Yeah, we did control it. I mean, Fulham were good. I was actually really, really impressed and almost surprised at how good they were, but they didn't really have any chances. We did deal with it. What did you make of the 3 at the back sort of situation? How did you see that one playing out?
I'm not a fan of it, to be honest. I'm not a fan of it when we have the two wing backs. Obviously, when we normally play, we would pretty much have a three, but the three actual centre backs just wasn't working for me, especially with, like, I just thought it was too conservative, especially having Rodri in there as well. It was just very slow, just a lot slower with two men in midfield as well.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing as well. When you play the far at the back, Rodri's pretty exposed, and he's on there on his own trying to do everything. And I think you guys will see on the review video that I think he got the lowest rating in the whole team because he's on his own, so he's having to do lots of stuff, and it's physically not possible. It kind of makes him look like he's not dealing with it very well, but. You know that it's a difficult situation, man. I thought Mendy played all right, though. What do you think about Mendy?
I mean, yeah, he was good for what he was asked to do. I think they were more set up to defend down the left because they didn't know what kind of team was being thrown at him. So I think the fact that he was on the left kind of exposed on his own. He was made it look a bit better, but he wasn't bad. He was good for what he had to do, really.
Yeah.
It reminded me of when Zinchenko came back in the team and he was just dropping 7 out of 10s.
Yeah.
I mean, just solid performances.
Yeah.
If you can keep them consistent, then you can actually make and keep fit. You could make a case for Mendy beating the team.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
I agree.
Definitely.
Nice one, Dara. Thanks for calling in, bud.
No worries, though. Cheers, having the boys. Cheers.
Yeah, man. Did a bit, Dara.
Nick Toll says, I was the one who said Gabby and Serge would play together and you lot didn't believe me. Keen to get on air. Well,
Yes, Nick.
get dialing, Nick Toll. Get dialing. If you don't know how to get on, go in the Discord and click on phone-in show.
All the details.
And all the details are in there. Someone else was asking, how do you get on? You need to be an Extra Club member. And once you're an Extra Club member, get yourself in the Discord. And as I say, click the phone-in show and it gives you all the instructions. But basically, once you're an Extra Club member, you just dial the number. Then you're in.
You're in. 22.6k?
What?
Is that real?
David, are you lying here? David.
Don't be doing us like that.
If
because
this is wrong, I'm going to hide him.
he's right. It's about 200 subs in a day.
He's right. In fact, you know what? I'm not going to hide him. I'm going to pin him, bro.
Oh, he's got the opposite.
He's gone from being hidden to being pinned at the top of that chat. Look at that, David, buzzing.
Love to see it. Bro, just before we actually move on, I have something to tell you, bro.
Oh, go on.
Titans have milking.
It says dairy-free, bro. They must have changed the recipe.
Let's have a look, bro. Yeah. because, bro, this can't be dairy free, bro.
Isn't it? Dairy-free?
Oh, no, bro. It says dairy fine.
Oh, for fuck's sake. That's me fucking shitting later on.
It says dairy fine. Bro. He thought it said dairy free.
Oh my god, bro.
He just scrammed too.
Yo, what's going on here? I've been mudded. I've been mudded live on air.
Bro, you know what makes this whole situation worse? When we was getting ready to go on it, right? Just before, when the timer was going, right? LB goes, what's this? I'm like, oh, it's like a fake Mars bar. And he was like, oh, is it? He was like, oh, bruh. So he was like, can I have it? I was like, yeah. I came back in and he goes, dairy free, bro. I love it. And then he goes, you've got a dairy milk in front of you. Can I have the other one as well? And I was like, yeah, boy, take it. And he just scrammed too. He just scrammed.
Boys.
I can't believe it. Bro, right, we best get through these calls before LB shits his pants.
This could be bad, this could be bad, man. I might have to put the carbonated drinks to one side and start drinking, like, water or something.
I can't believe it. I'm
going to go as doing it and get some of them tabs, you know what I mean?
Oh, man.
Jesus! I mean, luckily they're only small, so we need to hope that it's chilling it. Yeah. Steve just says, new presenter imminent. Yeah, anyone want to take my job? Freddie Pie, get down here now. You're being changed, innit? No more on the socials. Give that to someone else.
Yeah, give it to Sidol, mate. You need to swap over.
Harry, take over the socials. Going on the channel.
Yeah, I need you on the socials. LB's about to die.
I'm about to shit myself. I'm going to be Gary Lineker on air. Oh, dear. I'm at Gary Lineker now saying, how do I deal with this?
Shat on LB.
Oh, my days. What a madness. Right, let's get another caller on, bro, because I'm going to be shitting soon.
I can't believe it, bro. I can't believe it. Right. Alright, okay, we'll get. I think this is Mubarak, bro. So we'll get. This
Why
one.
they putting dairy fine on the? Why do they need to put that on there? Dairy fine. Who cares? You know what I mean? Why are you here to tell me? Who looks at that and goes, "Oh, it's dairy fine. I'm going to buy it." No one cares, man. I'm getting on to Aldi tomorrow. Me, I'm gonna give him. I'm gonna send him this video. I'm just gonna say, "Watch that."
I can't believe it. I can't.
Fuckers.
I just seen. Is he called Javi? Yeah, bro. He's called Javi, bro. In the chat, he was like, "JP, they have milk in." Oh man, that is so funny. Right. Let's stop messing about now.
Jesus.
Hello?
Yes, is that me, Barrick?
Yeah.
Yes, how you doing, mate?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Good, mate. Obviously, as you just listened to then, Lewis is obviously having a bad time. But yeah, what did you make of the game?
Me, honestly, I'm actually so happy that Aguero was on the score sheet. I think no one right now is talking about Aguero. Everyone's talking about Jesus and that. But Aguero, I'm so happy, and I honestly want him to beat Andy Cole's Premier League record of 188 goals. So I think he can do it this season. Before, you know what I mean? And I think all of this was just preparation for the Champions League. I think this game I knew I was going to win because Jesus and Aguero, their link-up play was unbelievable. Aguero was playing more like a cam. He was getting the ball from deep and just spraying it left, right, trying to come deep. I think Aguero instructed him to do that, and that's what we wanted from our striker Aguero. I mean, I'm actually so happy that Aguero, he's the main reason why I think we can win Champions League. Him only.
Yeah, well, I genuinely think, obviously, he's mega, isn't it? He's mega Aguero, and I think he's going to have a big part to play, and he's going to be key in these Champions League games. And he actually had a full 90 minutes for the first time since he's been back, I think.
Yeah, I agree though, bro, because I think that in the Champions League, you got to be clinical, innit? And Aguero is so clinical, and I do believe that. I think if we're going to win the Champions League, I do think that Sergio Aguero is going to be very, very much involved in that.
I know. I mean, honestly, what I think is Guardiola is so smart because we have a lot of depth in our squad, and he's benching Kevin De Bruyne, so he's trying to make sure that he gets rest. Sterling's resting. Jesus is going back into form. Aguero, he could be at his optimal peak. Diaz, Stones, and Laporte are both on form. They're doing I can't say that Laporte has played bad or Diaz. All three of them been unbelievable. I think this is our best ever chance to win the Champions League. I think even if it's a 100-point season, we thought, we're going to win the Champions League. I think we had Tottenham or Liverpool in the quarterfinals. I honestly think this is our best chance. I want in the quarterfinals Bayern. I want Bayern straight up so we can beat them and then show the rest of the Champions League teams that they should be scared of us. You know what I mean? So I'm buzzing. I think Aguero can be the key. Kevin De Bruyne can be, so I'm buzzing.
That's a big call, bro.
It's a spitting facts, bro.
Spitting facts with Barry.
The thing is, I totally agree with you, Ron. I think Aguero, Kevin De Bruyne, these players are going to be crucial for our Champions League, man. I don't think they're crucial for our Prem. I think we're going to win the Prem anyway without them. But for our Champions League, man, you got to be clinical. You got to take chances, and there's no better person than Sergio Aguero to do that. Nice one, bro.
All right, cool, bye.
Thanks a bit, man.
See you.
Phil. That's funny, isn't it?
Bro.
I thought it was safe.
Bro. Do you reckon you're going to be okay?
Yeah, I'm fine, innit? I do it all the time. I eat milk all the time, innit? I just tried to avoid it. I mean, so I will be fine, just in case anyone actually cares. I know you're not, because you're just fucking murking me in the chat, which is fine, innit? Because that's what City Extra is. You know, we come on, you murk us, we end the stream. That's generally how it happens.
As long as you like the video, you can buy your mercs, innit?
But yeah, no, I eat milk all the time. I just try and avoid it. Yeah, man, you need to smash a like in it. If you're gonna murk me, please smash a like.
One like is one prayer for LB. I can't cope, I can't cope. Right, moving on then, bro.
So let's move on, bro.
In the chat before, Nick Toll was saying about he's eager to get on, bro, wasn't he? He's eager to get on, and he wants to speak about the formation tonight. Obviously, the system is a big thing, bro. Okay. And he's coming from all the way in Cape Town, South Africa, bro.
Wow.
It's big. So, let's get Nick Toll, bro.
Let's go.
Yes, Nick Toll. I don't know if I'm saying your name right, by the way, but I hope I am.
How's it, brother?
How you doing, mate?
I'm good, and you,
I'm good, mate. What did you make of the game?
I thought it was good. If I'm honest with you, I only watched the second half, which I was lucky to have done because I was drinking earlier. But I'm happy.
Yeah, man.
That's what I saw.
I think you were definitely caught the better half. You didn't really miss much in the first half, and you seen us at our strongest. I think the first half was a bit weak in that and looked a bit wobbly. But what do you make of the new system? Think it was all right? Is it something to go forward with, or just think a bit dead?
So I don't know if you remember, but last week I told you guys, Pep's gonna play Gabby and Sergio up top together, and you guys said no chance.
Yeah, I remember because we was like, nah, never happens.
Yeah.
You need Ben Mendy for it.
Right.
And now it's happened there. So never try to predict what Pep does, I guess.
Yeah.
100%.
I mean, do you think
mate.
this could be like a winning system? Do you think that we should carry on with this, or do you think it? What's your assessment on it?
I think our biggest success this season has been changing it all the time. So teams can't read us. So we keep changing the system. We can't keep one system, and that's what makes City successful in it.
I mean, I agree with that. We do have to
yeah.
keep on. You have to keep on changing it up, don't you? You know what I mean? Don't let the opposition know what you're going to do.
Yeah, that's what makes us successful. Eh? The top three are always chopping and changing, and I think that's just what makes us successful. And all this talk about Haaland and we need a replacement striker and all this. If I'm honest with you, I actually don't want Haaland. Eh? I want Gabby to become the main man for the future. He's got that Brazilian flair. He's young. He's got the mentors, Aguero and Sterling and the rest. And I just think he can be the future. I don't care if he's only scoring from 6 yards out. He will pull through.
Nah, I like that. I like that.
I like that backing his players, isn't it?
That's the way to go.
Backing Gabby.
That is the way to go. And to be fair, I do think that like he has the potential to do it. Yeah, but he has to do it. You know what I mean? It's no good just chipping in now and again. You know, if he's going to be the main man, or if he's going to be the backup man, he has to go. Yeah, he has to start scoring. He has to score consistently, and he does go through periods of 9 games in a row where he didn't score, and that's not good enough. If he can eliminate that from his game and start scoring, then of course he's going to be class. Nice one, Nick Toll. Thanks for ringing in, bro.
Thanks.
See you in a bit, mate.
Been good.
Cheers, Nick Toll.
Cheers.
That's all the way from Cape Town, bro. All the way from Cape
Crazy,
Town.
innit? You know what? I was watching because obviously South Africa, innit? It's like that's where all like the lions and that are. Do you want a mad? Because I've been watching loads of David Attenborough and stuff, you know. Do you know a mad thing, right, about big cats?
Yeah.
Right. So obviously, like lions, tigers, cheetahs, leopards, black leopards, snow leopards, everything like that.
Like even my cat.
Nah, not your cat.
Oh,
bro.
right.
Big cats, innit?
Big cats, yeah.
Only the lions like form a pride. Every other big cat gets about on its own. Like maybe it'll get about with its kid and that, and then kid will go off. Like they're all solo. They're all solos. Only lions get about in a pride. You seen that? Yeah. That's mad, isn't it? You don't think that's mad? Like why?
Yeah.
Just thought I'd tell you that. innit?
You
Just
come
saying,
out with
actually.
some random fucking shit, bro.
Yeah, no, but Nick Toll's from the Cape Town, innit?
You're from Cape Town, innit?
And that's South Africa, and that's where they were filming these lions and that, and then they went to Kenya. Serious, man, it's a madness. Like, who knew that?
Damn the day he's messing with you already.
I know, dying.
He's hallucinated.
Yes, John Klupfel. That's a sick name. Would it say what membership? Yes, nice one, John.
Yes. Klupfel. Is it Klupfel?
Lewis Sellers. Lewis, have you been on the beers? No, been on something else, pal.
He's been on the milk.
Will not recommend. Right, let's take another call, Bray.
Yeah. Right. Okay. So I had a structure in my brain of where I was going with this. Then, this is my transition into the next call, bro. So Nick told them was like, "Nah, we don't need Haaland," right? Which I don't agree with. I do think we need Haaland, and I want Haaland in it. You know what I mean? Selfishly, I just want Haaland. So, you know what I mean? Everyone has their own opinions. I don't think Gabby will step up to be that man. He'll be the second striker kind of thing, but we want Haaland. I want Haaland anyway. So, Ali, which I'm guessing is Ali B, he's coming in, bro, with a new idea.
Oh, let's go.
A fresh idea for a striker,
Fresh
bro.
idea. Let's go, then.
Yes, Ali. Hit us up with your fresh idea for a new striker for City, bro? Ali?
Yo.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Sorry about that.
Yeah, it's all right,
man.
Bro, hit us up with your fresh idea for a new striker for City, bro.
John Stones.
Oh, see, bro? John Stones.
I mean,
the guy bags goals.
He's bagging, you know what I mean? He's scoring goals, he's keeping clean sheets, he's doing it all at the moment, isn't he?
And yeah, bro. Let me just tell you something fun fact. Goals this season, and John Stones scored 4 goals this season as well.
Yo, that's mad. That's mad. So you think he could be a potential future striker?
There's no way that Pep Guardiola gonna do that, but he's got ability to play as a striker. You know, he's got good ability with his ball speed. He can score with the header of his tall, and yeah, he's got the good ability to play as a striker.
I mean, in terms of an actual striker, what are you looking at in the summer? What would you do if you was Pep or you was Cheeky? What would you do?
All right. Aguero, I think today he's been okay. Like he's coming back slowly. I think he will be ready for the Champions League. But if I want to be a backup striker, I'll probably go for Haaland because I'm not gonna go for Haaland or Harry Kane. These two is the best option that we could get for Man City. If not Haaland, Harry Kane is the best to get him.
What about Mark Armstrong? You just put it in the chat there as well, and it's something that you were talking about on stream, Lewis. I called you Lewis, and that was weird. What about João Felix, mate? Do you think he could fit?
It depends.
I mean, it's a completely different style in it to Haaland and Kane and stuff, but
Exactly, yeah.
take the club in a different direction. But is it, I mean, do you think he's an option?
I'm probably not going for it. It might be good if we get him. He might going to perform good, but I don't know yet because I haven't seen how he's playing. If I see how he's playing, I might going to change my opinion. Sorry.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. Any comments on today's game, Ali?
Yeah, I think we played well. 10 out of 10 teams was good. We got the cushion 3 points and 8 more games to go, and we are going to be the champions of England.
Yeah.
See, now that's the energy that we need.
That's the one, innit? Get all the wins, man, and I'll be buzzing.
We're probably going to win all the games now. Nobody's going to stop us again.
Yeah.
United was unlucky, guys.
Do you hear that, bro?
United was unlucky, boys. Don't worry.
Yeah.
No one's going to stop us again, he said. Absolutely no one.
We need a siren for that, bro.
Yeah. No one.
No one, bro.
Cheers, boys.
Cheers, Ali.
Catch you in a bit, mate.
We love to see it, bro. Absolutely no one's going to stop us, bro. Which means, also, bro, you know what's wild? Everyone says, like, oh, that 20-game run, let's pick ourselves back up and get on another 20-game run. If we go for another 20-game run, bro, we'll have won the quadruple.
Oh, I like to hear that. That is nice.
Oh, bro, Peter Clanfer coming in with a stat. Here's a stat for you. John Stones and Ruben have scored 6 goals, but have only conceded 5 between them when played together.
That is a mint stat. I like that.
Nice. I like that.
For centre backs, that's actually pretty disgusting.
Right, bro. Speaking of disgusting, Pep Guardiola's tactics are disgustingly good.
Oh, and, you almost had me there for a second.
And Ollie B, know what I mean?
Yeah.
But Pep's a genius in his things, though. So it's only right. It's only right, bro.
Yeah.
Gotta go to Ollie B, bro.
Let's go.
Yes, Ollie. How you doing, mate?
Hey, you alright?
Yeah, all good, mate. What do you make of the game?
Well, it says it all in the comment, really. Obviously, I know there was a lot of information pre-match about the lineup being different to what it is usually. I think first half, I think we controlled it. Said it before. I think we controlled it, but I don't think we were clinical enough first half. Second half, we won the game in 15 minutes. And I think that's what's put us apart to most teams this year is that we aren't playing world class, shall we say, for 90 minutes, but against the so-called lesser side.
Oh, he dropped out, bro.
Is he gone?
Yeah, he's fully gone.
Oh, that's weird.
He's fully gone. Ollie, if you're there, mate,
if you're there, ring back in and we'll get you back on.
Yeah, if you're there, ring back in and we'll get you straight back on in it to talk about stuff in it.
Is there anyone else who wants to talk about Pep and his genius or the tactics or something?
Pep, yeah. I'm gonna set, bro. Will Wright, bro. Will Wright wants to talk about the formation. And he also wants to talk about the leak situation, bro.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
Oh, wait. Ollie B straight back in.
Oh.
What do you want to do? Straight to Ollie B,
Yeah,
then we'll go to Will.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah, all right, then, let's go. Yes, Ollie, how you doing, mate?
Hiya, can you hear me now?
Yeah. You're back.
Yeah. Where did it cut off?
Oh, did you not know it got off?
No.
Oh, no, that's the worst. I'd just start again if I was you, mate, because it got off pretty much straight away.
I think it's because I'm on the internet version, that's all. Right, I said that we got this game done basically in 15
minutes, yeah.
Yeah. In terms of the formation, I can't see him going with it for the Champions League, and I can't see him going with it for the bigger game, shall we say? Just because I think we didn't create as much as we usually do. I mean, if you think about the goals, I'm not taking nothing away from it. I am buzzing, but the first goal was a set piece, the second goal was a defensive mistake, and the third goal was a penalty. So I don't think we created nowhere near as much as we have done with 4-3-3 or whatever he's gone with, 4-5-1 at times. But obviously, as we've said before, if he is going to experiment, do it in these kind of games. And the reason I put Pep's a genius in the comment.
Is he gone, bro?
Ollie?
I think he's gone.
Ollie? I mean, he's still there. He's still actually in the call, bro, but I feel like he's muted himself.
Yeah.
He's here.
The only reason he'll get called a genius is just because he's won tonight. But just because we weren't creating as much, I can't see him going with it again.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, Fulham do have a decent record.
I was just about to say,
big teams, and I don't think we was ever going to smash them. But and you've also got to remember, we had no Kev, we had no Gundogan in there as well, who, them two obviously a class. It's an interesting formation, and he's tried it. I think we will see it again at some point because it's clearly something that he wants. You can tell because obviously he played against Leon. You don't do that unless you want to do it. So I think we will see it again. I don't know, probably very soon. But whether or not it's something that he ends up sticking with, I don't know. I think he has to play if he was going to say, what would your starting 11 be in the Champions League? I think he has to play your Kevins, your Gundogans, don't play Torres, and see how it performs with the sort of the key players before making a decision. But yeah, it's an interesting one anyway. So at least we got the win, but
I'm still not calling it.
Still not calling it.
Still not there.
No. Special announcement maybe in the next 2 weeks, but not yet.
Waiting for that special announcement.
Party time when that's announced, isn't it?
I know. Nice one, Ollie.
Cheers, Ollie, mate.
Nice one. See you later.
Yeah, mate.
See ya.
Ollie, absolute regular on the show. Also, straight away, bro, we'll go straight over to Will Wright, like we said, wouldn't it? He wants to talk about the formation and the league situation.
Yeah, Ahmed, I know you're posting positive vibes and stuff, but just be careful in it because if you do spam, that's what happens.
Do you know what I mean? He just got the triple threat.
Yeah, we have we have a
no
spam rule.
Dara, Freddie, and Johnny all together, bro, have just triple threated him. You know what I mean?
You gotta be careful. Even if you're posting positive stuff, man, spamming is banned in it, so that's what you get.
Spam is bad. Yes. Right, Will Wright, Ray.
There you go.
Yes, Will. How you doing, mate?
Yeah. I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. You put anything that you want to talk about the formation and that? Obviously, it felt like a good time to bring you in after Ollie saying about it, saying it wasn't obviously the best and he wouldn't go with it on big games. What did you think about it?
No, I agree with what he said. I wouldn't do it in the big games, but I think it's one of those where if you're going to play Mahrez, he's on form, it just involves wingers, doesn't it? So maybe it's one of them where if you've got a bad injury class like Liverpool have with wingers, maybe you do use it, but I just don't want to use it. Especially when Mahrez is on man form, Foden's playing well. I just don't think it fits in our creative players who are scoring goals and getting assists.
What do you think it gives us then that the other formation doesn't give us? Because obviously Pep does want to try this. I'm convinced Pep is trying to get this formation in at some point because you don't play it against Leon if it's not a big thing to you. So what do you think it gives us maybe that the normal sort of 4-3-3 formation doesn't give us?
I think it just gives us a bit more of Obviously, it gives us two strikers, which I think Pep likes, because Aguero and Jesus both are quality strikers. So I'd say Aguero, as Jesus isn't there yet. He can be, if he keeps playing with Aguero and learning from him. I also just think it gives us a bit of more of Mendy. I think Pep just wants to use Mendy because he's been injured. He hasn't been playing for whatever reason. Zinchenko's been playing well. And I just think Mendy doesn't work with Cancelo because you'd have to drop into like a 3 at the back when we're attacking. And Mendy likes crossing it in.
Yeah, I mean, it is a very interesting play. I mean, the one major weakness that I saw, I don't know what you think, Will, but is in the middle, like the very middle of the pitch, basically, where Rodri is. And I think he had such a difficult job. I think that's probably the biggest weakness, because obviously you've got your two wing backs who are in the wing. You know, obviously you've got your two strikers, and obviously the flow. You know, obviously you have Torres. But then you've only got Bernardo, and he'll get forward, and then you've got Rodri pretty much on his own. And I think it tells a lot when Rodri today was slightly off the pace, but he had an extremely hard job, didn't he, in that middle of the pitch?
Yeah, it was almost like a one in midfield, wasn't it? Because Bernardo was going forward. We didn't really have anyone else in midfield, so it was just more of a like, if we play against someone who's got like a mad midfield, like a Bayern Munich, something, you know, they got Goretzka and Kimmich and that, I think they just battle through with the midfield and then they're through on the defence, aren't they, with the fast, good players.
Yeah, I back
that. And as well, like you were saying before, Nick, I do think it is a shame to miss out on, like, do you know what I mean, the players like Phil Foden. Riyad Mahrez when he's in form, just for the sake of getting two strikers.
Maybe he thought, look, Fulham have got a good record against these top sides. I want two strikers on the pitch, and this is the only way to do it. And maybe that's why he did it, you know what I mean? And obviously we got the win, and yeah, maybe. Nice one, Will.
Nice one, lads. Quickly, very quickly. If United lose tomorrow, it's done.
Oh, it's done. Yeah, I mean, we want that, actually, because West Ham I think West Ham go back in the top 4, don't they, if they get a win tomorrow? So that'll be an interesting one.
They go clear of Chelsea with the game in hand.
Yeah. We'll be watching that one.
Yeah, man. Keep your pulse on that one. Cheers, Will.
Cheers, man.
See you in a bit, mate.
See you in a bit. Bye.
What I was going to say, I've completely lost my brain, bro. It's just fallen out.
Well, you've lost it, bro. I got a super chat from Centurions 100
that was
points.
It, bro. Yes.
Coming in with a SEK 50. 3-4-3 formation gives us a solid defence. It becomes 5 at the back when defending. I really, really love it. I don't mind it. I think it's decent. I think you're right. It probably does give us a solid defence. However, one thing that made us look a little bit dodgy at times defensively is because Rodri is there on his own. You've not really got much protection for the back three. Now, you could argue and say, well, do we really need protection? Because look at the 3 players that are there. And that would be a valid argument. But it gives you some weaknesses. I think the central midfield position is a serious weakness because Rodri is pretty much there on his own. Gives you some strength because you got 2 strikers. I don't know, man. I want to see it more. I do want to see it more because I want to see how we can get on with it. Yeah, just weird, isn't it? I don't know what's going on here with Ahmed, bro. What's he doing?
I'm confused. Why did Dara time out? Oh, he didn't mean to do it.
Oh.
He timed out B. Joe's just been timed out by Dara. He's going to get some beef now on 1894, isn't it? That's a break. Centurion 100 points. Appreciate your super chat very much. Cheers, mate. What I would say is, Kyle's asking, yes, boy, still at it? Yeah, boy, always at it. Tom Rave said, why do they have identical rooms? In fact, it's not an identical room.
Yeah.
Look at that. That's weird.
Yeah, Ahmed, just be careful, innit, bro? Because we don't want you banned, bro. But the only reason you got banned is because you were spamming, bro. So just be careful, man.
Yeah, that's the issue, innit? You know what I mean? You spam and then you get done.
Yeah. Right, let's take another call, bro.
Yes. Right, okay. Let's switch it up a bit, Ron. Let's switch it up. We've been speaking a lot about formations and that. We will go back to that because there are a lot of people who do want to speak about that. But just to switch it out a little bit, Will Denver, bro. He's got a sad topic, bro.
Oh, okay.
He's bringing them sad boy vibes.
Okay.
This is City Extra, and welcome to Sad Boy Hours with me, Jody Pardy, LB, and Will Denver. Yes, Will.
Hey guys. Yeah, I mean it's just the last season maybe for our legend Sergio.
You think so?
I mean, I think Pep's got his eyes set on Haaland, and I think if Aguero doesn't go score like 6 goals on our way to Champions League glory, I think we're moving on.
Yeah, it's a really tricky one, isn't it? Because obviously City are in the market for a top quality striker. They're not going to spend 70, 80 million on a striker and then put him on the bench. So it's going to mean that he's got to either play 2 up top, which, you know, maybe he's looking at doing, hence the formation today, or either Aguero leaves or he's got to stay but probably be a backup player and be on the bench. And will he accept that? I'm not sure. What do you think? Do you think he could accept maybe having a second striker role, or do you think he won't accept that?
I mean, if he would, I think he would. I think he wants to keep playing and get his goals up and keep trying to break records and everything. And I don't think he can do that at City.
It's a really tricky. So if you was in sort of Pep's shoes here, right? What would you do? Would you go and buy a new striker, or would you go and buy a better backup striker than Jesus? You know, how would you play it?
I mean, if these prices for Haaland are what they say they are, I think you have to go that way, because Haaland's a guy like Mbappe. Obviously, we're not going to be in the market for Mbappe. We're not going to be able to afford something like that. But a player of that caliber on our team, I mean, if you can get it for that price, I think you just have to.
Yeah,
I'm with him there.
And then what do you think about Aguero? Do you think he'd get off on a free?
I think, yeah, we let him take his pick of where he wants to go at that point. I would love to go see him play with Messi. I think that would be cool.
Yeah.
If Messi stays in Barcelona, obviously. But, you know, I don't think we would get Messi and Haaland either, so being realistic.
I think if we do let him go, I hope he goes Barcelona and absolutely tears it up there, because that would be nice to see. Because, you know, unlike Barcelona, who just keep their players hostages, I want our players, when they leave, to go and succeed, man, and you know, enjoy the football. And I think he'd do all right there, man. I think he'd do all right. But yeah, this summer's it's going to be a madness. It's going to be anything else, Will?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I don't want to end all of this on a sad note. I mean, I want to get the hype train going for Aguero. I want to see him as much as possible going forward. I mean, I think we have the lead. I'm calling it. I mean, we have, 8 games left, and we've got 17 points at the moment. I think the league's ours unless we completely collapse, and Man United would have to win all of their games too, and I don't think they're going to do that. But I think Aguero should be playing every single Premier League game. I think we got to see him. We got to send him off on his way. He's our legend. I think that's the way we got to do it.
I don't disagree with that. I hope when he does leave, I hope he goes out, you know, on a positive and not just sort of, you know, not really playing. And the Champions League win, you know, that would be the perfect send-off.
Yeah,
but
definitely.
It's interesting. I think there's still a few more stories to be told about Aguero. I don't think, I think there's a little bit of a winding path before we find out exactly what's going to happen with him. But yeah, nice one, Will. Good call. A bit different, isn't it? So enjoyed that. Thanks, mate.
Looking forward, LB.
Yeah, mate.
Cheers, Will.
Yep.
Are you gonna sing us out tonight? Been a while. We're not sang anyone out for a while.
No. We sung in the live stream though, didn't we?
Yeah. We
What did we sing?
Levitating, bro. We've both done our own rendition of Levitating. Someone needs to put them together, innit? Clip that together. Speaking of the guy that just got timed out, the bare head's getting timed out in the chat, innit? Like, it was next level. All I could see in the chat was Ahmed, I'm Batman, and I was like, what is going on? What is going on? I had no idea what was going on. Right, bro. Next up, bro, we got Sam. He wants to talk about Jesus.
Yes.
I think it's Sam. I'm gonna.
Hello?
Yes. Is it Sam?
Well, yes, my name, but my usual name is Ethan.
Say that again, sorry.
Yeah, my name's Sam, yeah.
Oh, okay, buzzing. It's just the auto screener thing is not very accurate, and it comes up with insane stuff. But you said you want to talk about Jesus.
Yeah, it's actually, I thought he was very good tonight, Jesus. It's my man of the match with Bernardo. But I just, you're talking before about you don't think there's enough space for my left wing. I think the same. I can't see him staying up for much longer, especially to get Haaland.
Yeah, I mean, it's a tricky one, isn't it? I'm in the sort of same position, man. But what if it's Aguero that leaves? Can we keep him in then?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I think I'd rather like want Jesus to go than Aguero because, like you've seen before, if we sell Jesus, that's like 50 mil right there. Like just bank straight there, and maybe even more because he's still young. But if we get rid of Aguero, we just lose a bit of wage money. I think we get rid of Jesus before we get rid of Aguero.
Yeah,
but then is that a choice that we have?
The thing is with that though, I would say this is, would Aguero accept the bench role? Because surely if you're getting Haaland, right, Haaland's not going to come and join and just sit on the bench, surely.
Yeah, well maybe just get rid of both of them, just bring in Delap and throw them on the bench.
Well, I mean, I would have that. I would. I don't want Aguero to leave, but obviously he's going to leave at some point. And I'd happily have Delap as a backup striker and give him a goal, but the academy's just not there for that at the moment, in my opinion. I mean, some of them might be, but we went through this beginning of the season. You will remember we had no striker. He comes in, scores a great goal on his weak foot, never seen again.
Yeah, I don't think Pep trusts him. I don't think Pep trusts anyone in the academy really. Like you see, like you talked about before. Instead of bringing in like a young talent like that actually wants to play for a club like Luke Mbete, we're playing Eric Garcia, who's already on the first flight to Barcelona at the end of the season.
Yeah.
It makes no sense.
Well, I'm totally with you. I'm totally with you on that. I think that was just... I mean, what I've said is, I think once we win the Champions League, we will see a lot more academy players come through. But I just think until we win the Champions League, he's just going to keep spamming all the first teamers.
Yeah.
Come on.
It's quite sad to see because I don't really want another Sancho. Because I'm pretty sure Braff's already gone, to be honest, because I don't think Pep likes his attitude. I think he's gone. I mean, Foden is so lucky because he was like the only one out of so many players who managed to break through, and he stuck around.
Yeah. Nah, man. Anything else, bro?
No, that's it.
Nah, cool. Nice one, bro. Thanks a lot for ringing.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers.
Where is it that he's at now, Braff?
Udinese.
Oh, it's Udinese. Is it? And it's just a loan.
Yeah, loan. Yeah, I don't know if it's got an option to buy on it or something, but I'm not sure.
Right, boys, stop timing out VB Ahmed, innit? The guy's getting bunned, bro, for no reason, innit? He comes back and he's like, "Oh yeah, boys, nah, don't time me out. It's not fair." And Dara's like cutting man down straight away and shooting him in. You know what I mean? VB Ahmed watching this now, like, I'm locked up. They won't let me out. You know what I mean? Every time someone pays his bail, Dara's sending him straight back to prison. So. You know what I mean? Let's chill in it. Let's chill on the bunning, man.
I seen Braff though. He's only played 14 minutes for Udinese so far.
14 minutes?
14 minutes.
All season?
All season, yeah. According to Transfer Market.
That's not great.
So not great, no.
That's not great. If you can't get in the Udinese team. Liam's
back again. He's not even a City fan, this guy.
Yeah,
I mean, he's chill. He doesn't do anything to get banned worthy. But he's just this guy. I swear, man, this guy is a City fan deep at heart.
Yeah, he is. He just loves it, isn't he? He just wants to come in here and murk us, isn't it?
Right. Well, we got another call, bro.
Yeah, of course we have, bro. We got Bear. Next up, bro, Jinan.
Yes.
Yes, Jinan.
Yes, guys. How you doing?
Good, mate. What are you saying?
Yeah. Happy with the win, to be honest. New formation. So, yeah. Good experiment. And these are the kind of games that we can experiment on rather than doing it in a Champions League quarterfinals. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, absolutely. I mean, he's always going to he's not always, because against Leon he didn't experiment. He just did it that day. So, I mean, we all give a bit of stick to Pep that day, didn't we? Because he was a bit stupid. But fair enough, he's done it in a game which, wasn't that important to the season. And, what was your thoughts on the actual system itself? Do you like it?
To be honest, I think it did work well. So yeah, but I mean, to use it in the big European games, I'm not sure yet. I'll have to see a bit more to judge on that.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I also want to see that formation with the key players in there. Kev, you got to get Gundogan in there, I would assume.
Yeah.
Foden. Foden, and see how we get along with that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We'll have to try it with stay informed players. See how this goes. If it works, then yeah, I think this is a good thing. But if it doesn't, then I think we should stick with 4-3-3. Because the thing is, with the 4-3-3 formation, we create so much chances. It's just whether we take them or not.
Yeah. I mean, if people were talking about, someone said before, I can't remember, Aguero is going to be crucial to our Champions League success because he's so clinical, and you need that in the Champions League. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, in one way, yeah. To be honest, I do agree with that because I think with Jesus, he would need quite a few chances to score, but then whereas Aguero, if we're coming up against someone like Bayern Munich or PSG, I reckon with Aguero is 2-3 chances and you'd bank on him to score. So yeah, I would agree with that.
Yeah, no, I come to the conclusion. Well, I don't know if I've come to the conclusion, but I've come to the conclusion that you need to be clinical to win the Champions League. With that said, Aguero is very clinical, so it's natural just to assume that he should be in the team and firing on all cylinders if we're going to win the Champions League. But even if we were to play a false nine with Kevin De Bruyne at the tip of it, I still think we'd have a great chance. Do you not think?
To be honest, yeah, but I think Aguero can just take us that extra further. Well, if he can stay fit, of course.
Yeah.
Like, I do like that false nine as well. It does work, but then I think Aguero just gives us that cutting edge.
Yeah. Nah, I totally agree, man. Anything else, bro?
And another thing I just wanted to mention, the summer transfer.
Okay.
I genuinely think we should get Haaland.
We shouldn't.
No, I think we should.
Oh,
yeah.
We should. What? Even at all costs? At all costs, Gina? What about if it's £100 million? What about if you got a deal with Raiola?
90 million, 100 million, anything. Because if Aguero leaves, I want to see someone who's basically a bagsman. Whether it's Harry Kane or it's Haaland, I just want someone to come in and then just start bagging. And I think getting Haaland is a little bit of a risk. Obviously, he's young, but I just think it's just go for Haaland and.
Well, I think Haaland is going to be the one. From what
I
we're
think
hearing,
he's going to be the one. The signs are there, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, I seen Freddie Pye tweeting on City Extra saying that we've made contact or something.
Yeah,
I don't
touch
know.
base,
So
bruh.
if that's not right, blame Freddie Pye who's in the chat there.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, can I hear you,
Yeah,
Gian?
good,
Yeah.
Gian.
Yeah. I mean, apparently, Gian, City have made contact regarding the Haaland deal.
To be honest, you know what? I heard that this morning from the Daily Mail. I think I've heard it. Like they said, that we've made contact with the representative. So.
Yeah. So who knows? You might get your wish, bro. You might get your wish. Haaland might be joining the Blues in the summer, man. We'll have to see, innit?
Of course, to see if he can keep his dad's thing going. and another thing I'm looking forward to is I don't know if you guys heard, but did you know that Roy Keane did end Haaland's dad's career?
Yeah. That is mad, to be fair. Did you know that, bro?
I didn't know that, bro.
Yeah. No, we know nothing, Gina. Right, nice one, bro. Thanks a lot for ringing in.
And thank you guys for that.
Cheers,
Gian.
man.
Yes, Gian is always, you know what I mean, the big tall boy, always on it.
Yeah.
Because the format of the show has changed now. It's got to a situation where only the OGs will know how tall Gian is. I mean, you ask someone else. I mean, you ask Liam how tall is Gian, he's like, what the fuck are you talking about, mate?
No, that is true. That is true.
It is truth, bro. So next up, bro, we have Legang Cow 456.
Yeah.
Yes, James. How you doing, mate?
Hello. I'm doing decent today, to be fair.
Good. What did you think about the game? The you know what I mean, weird tactics, Aguero playing.
The game, yeah. The first half was a bit meh. And the second, I mean, we played decent, and we got 3 goals. 2 strikers on the score sheet for Manchester City.
You don't think? You know what I mean,
And
unheard of.
the third striker, John Stones.
Oh yeah, obviously, like Ali said before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3 of our strikers on the score sheet in 1 match.
Mad, isn't it? What did you make of the system? What's your views on it? Did you like it?
I mean, I'll back anything that gets goals.
That is a good foundation.
And they got us 3 goals today. So if they can get us 3 goals again on Tuesday, if Pep plays the same system, then I'll be happy again.
Yeah. I mean, It is good, isn't it? Because Aguero, you get Aguero and Jesus both in the team. I mean, do you think this could be a long-term thing? You know, maybe with Haaland and Aguero, maybe Haaland and Jesus. What do you reckon?
Maybe. Because imagine you've got next season, you've got Haaland and Jesus 1 week, you've got Haaland and Aguero the next, and then you've got Haaland and Aguero for 75 minutes, and then Jesus comes on for 15.
It's going to be difficult to fit all them in.
I mean, one thing I would say, based on what James has said, is there was a time when we had Tevez, Aguero, Dzeko, Jovetic, and that seemed to work out all right.
I remember FIFA 14, bro. You just had bare strikers, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, we had 4 at one time. Why can't we have 3?
Well, it was under Mancini. I don't know how many we had at that point.
Yeah, exactly, mate. Exactly.
We had a lot. We had a lot, man. Too many.
Like Balotelli.
Yeah, 100%. So, I mean, I don't think 3's out the question. I think it's just whether the club want to go with that or not.
And then if Pep wants to trust any trust at all into the lab.
Well, nah.
No, I don't see that happening.
Not
I'd love for that.
We just spoke about that with a
if we win the Champions League this season, I think there's a chance we could see something of the lab next season.
Yeah, well, that's what you were saying before.
I'd sell him
with a buyback.
No,
no point.
We did that with Angelino. Didn't work, did it?
You being bitter,
Set
bro?
him free, man. I'm bitter. I am bitter about it, bro. Because you got Liam Delap, who's sat there chilling, who's smacking goals in week out for Premier League 2 Man City. And what happens? Nothing happens, bro. He just doesn't get played. Especially at the beginning. Not now. I'm not bothered with not playing now because obviously we're in the business end. But at the beginning of the season, he should have been given a goal because what did we do? We played Sterling up there. Sterling's useless as a striker. I'm not being funny. Not being he is.
Nah, I'm with you, innit? We spoke about this every week, innit?
But I do agree with you, James, that if we do win the Champions League, maybe we'll see a little bit of him. However, I still think that's a little bit optimistic.
Yeah. I mean, it's the same with Tosin. He went out on loan, then didn't play, then got sold for 2 million with no buyback clause.
Yeah, I know.
Because he didn't. Well, I think City wanted to put a buyback clause in the contract, but he didn't want to buy back in the contract.
Well, I mean, there's obviously reasons why we wanted a buyback in there because he's class, but he didn't want a buyback. Probably because he's seen what's happened to his mate Angelino to Sunday. Don't work, does it?
Yeah. Just very quickly, I wanted to talk about next pre-season.
Yeah.
In terms of what is pre-season going to look like depending on what travel restrictions are still in place and that time of the year, and what it would potentially mean for if we were to play more British clubs for pre-season kind of thing, rather than going over. Going over to China or whatever.
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. On the basis that it depends how the world is.
Well, to be honest, China's probably one of the safest places to go at the moment because they got the vaccine, haven't they?
No, they got the big dog one.
They got the big vaccine, bro.
The big vaccine situation.
Yeah. So they, but back in the day, that's what used to happen. You used to go play Bury, Bolton, Wigan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Why not just travel around the UK, innit?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be opposed at all to having City come up to Easter Road.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, exactly, mate.
As long as the fans are there singing that tune that I like. What's it called?
Sunshine on Leaf.
Yeah, sick tune that.
What tune?
Yeah.
Sunshine on the Leaf.
What's that?
The Proclaimers.
It's a big tune, bro.
Is it?
Yeah. You want to go on YouTube?
It's a sick musical.
Put it on after the stream.
Yeah,
it's a musical as well.
Yeah, it's a sick tune. That, you know what I mean? It's their version of Blue Moon, bro. But it's sick.
Yeah, buzzing.
We should hack it and then Sunshine on Eastlands.
Eastlands.
Yeah.
I mean, you should just watch the musical of it.
Yeah, man. I will. I'll show Jordan. Jordan's not heard this tune, innit? Because I'll show him after the stream.
Yeah,
and I'll let you know. I'll let him know how he reacts.
Next members only live stream. Next members only stream. We've got to play it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, boy. Cheers, James.
Cheers,
See you in a
guys.
bit, mate.
See you later, man.
Hitting up with the tunes, isn't it?
Come on. FYI, I think, did you say this? Is there a member in there? Someone's rang up, but they're not a member in it.
2 people.
2?
2.
Who?
Epic Nin.
Epic Nin. Epic Nin's not a member anymore. Epic Nin, why are you not a member anymore, bro?
Why you no member anymore, bro?
That's sad.
Is it that's factual information, isn't it?
I believe so.
I think when he both spoke in chat before, bro, he doesn't. Do you know what I mean? Have the badge and that. And then Con Robbo, I think he was the Patreon, wasn't he?
Yeah, I think so.
And I think the Patreon ran out, bro.
Right, let's take the other call then, bro. And
We
then
have another caller, bro, which is John, and he's called John from New Jersey, bro. And I don't want to guess who it is. It could be Johnny Lara. It could be John C.
Where's Jersey? Where's New Jersey?
In America, bro.
No, I mean, like, whereabouts is it?
On the map.
Is it New York, or is that a separate place? Oh, it is New York. I never knew that,
bro. I didn't know that. I thought it was a separate place.
New Jersey. That's New York there, isn't it? New Jersey is a state.
John Cena.
It's bordered with the state of New York. Oh, wait, so it's not New York. Ah, fuck no, bro. I'm chatting shit now. This milk's fucking me. Right, come on.
Hallucinating.
Let's go.
Yes, John. It could be
Yeah,
John
hey,
Siegs.
guys.
Is it Johnny Lara?
John K, but
It's John who?
John K.
Oh, we have loads of
John
Johns
K.
from America.
We have too many Johns.
We
Too
have
many Johns from
three
America.
Johns. 3 Johns from America. That's mad.
Too many.
Yeah,
men.
Jersey is definitely not New York. But,
Yeah, I'm sorry, bro. I not got the knowledge in it. What are you saying, John? What are you ringing in for?
yeah, I mean, I just think, like, listen, Pep is the best manager in the world. Love him. But I do think there's maybe a difference, and this is why in the Champions League he can sometimes struggle, where in the league he always wins. Because I think he tinkers a lot, and he maybe overthinks, but he thinks. And when you make a lineup like today's against Lyon, you can get punished because it's not your best 11. When you do it against Fulham, and you got 38 games, and you have a much, a much bigger sample size, it's not a tournament. You can do that, but I honestly don't want to see this lineup again. I really think, like, when you have Rodri and 5 defenders, you're not going to create too many chances. If Anderson didn't give us that free goal, if Stones is a hair offside, if we don't win that penalty, there's no chances. Bernardo half chance, it's Rodri's half chance. I don't think there's enough there, and I think that I think it's one of those things where it's like that's not the best 11. That's never going to be the best 11. So I really don't think that that type of style is.
Oh, John? John, you still there?
John?
Oh, I lost John, bro. Can you drop him and then call him back or something?
Returning to the queue. I know.
Yeah, returning to the queue and then put him back in.
John?
Have I been on the? Have I not been? Have I been talking to myself?
Yes, John. No, I could hear you, and then all of a sudden you just literally just went
just
off.
all of a sudden, just at the end.
You were talking
okay,
about no creativity type thing.
Yeah, I just think when you have Rodri and 5 defenders, I mean, everybody wants to see Aguero. Everybody wants to see Jesus on the wing, but there's not much there when it's just long balls because it's Mendy and Cancelo with Laporte, Stones, and Diaz, and Rodri is not really going to give you that creativity. I don't want to see this lineup again. I mean, I understand if it's rest, but I think it's kind of like it was kind of like Lyon, where it's just so much. It's too much respect for a side that I think when you're City and you have the talent that we have, we don't want to play like that. We shouldn't be trying to create 1 or 2 chances. We should be trying to create 7 or 8 and winning 2 or 3 that way.
Nah, I mean, I agree with that, and I did think we struggled a little bit to create, and I think that's why we needed to try and get Cancelo on the ball as much as possible, because he is the one that's in that team today that's going to create. But I would be interested to see this formation again, but have Kevin De Bruyne in there, maybe Phil Foden in there somewhere, just to see what it's like with the main players in the team. Do you think it could be different if you put them in?
Yeah, I think maybe, but I mean, I just don't see the point of having 3 center backs, and why not just not have Diaz and have Kevin De Bruyne with Rod, and then you can create. I think it's gonna. I think you're always going to be tough when you have. I mean, Rodri isn't a defender, but in this system, he's kind of there to swing back if Cancelo goes forward, he's back.
If Mendy's going forward, he's back. He's essentially a defender. So you don't. That's almost 6 guys where you're not looking to score. I mean, Cancelo can, but I think that this is something that you can experiment with and tinker with. And against Fulham, it's okay. In the League Cup, it's okay. But I don't know. I think I don't want to see this against Gladbach. I don't want to see this in any Champions League. I don't think it's the best 11. I don't think it will be.
No, I mean, no, it's fair enough. It's fair enough. I think a lot of people, I think more people didn't like the formation than did.
Yeah.
So yeah,
it's new though, isn't it? So you have to.
I think whenever the lineup gets announced and you have just an overwhelming like what? I think that's usually not a great sign, but I mean you have to give Pat the benefit of the doubt. But I think it's like that Lyon game. I keep going back to it because I can't stop thinking about it whenever because I think that's something that we should never lose. And I thought we were done with it after that, but I hope not. But I think as long as the guys are fresh, I think listen. This has been an amazing season, and a season that I think people forget. Really didn't look like it was going to be like this. I mean, after that Leicester game, I was like, oh, this is going to be. Hopefully we get. I mean, I was thinking, Champions League, and then we buy Haaland, and then we go from there, and then we revamp. And I did not expect the league at all, honestly. It wasn't looking great. So this is to win 3-0 and have this many good places. It's a lot better than getting stumped by Leicester on the counter.
Yeah, well, 100%.
But yeah, thanks so much, guys.
No. Cheers, John.
Nice one, John.
Appreciate speaking to you, Matt.
Epic Nin's rejoined. Yes, Epic
he
Nin.
has, bro. And he's still in the queue, bro. He wants to talk about the game. So.
Yes. We've also got a new member in Centurions 100 points. Centurions 100 points has been around for a very long time.
For so long.
Always super chats us, but has never joined as a member. But now he's joined as a member, bro.
I mean, he's seen the light.
It took him a while, but he's joined the team. Also, Carlton just sent us a picture, bro, via Twitter. He sent us his setup there.
Is Carlton J?
Yeah.
Yes, Carlton. If you're still watching, isn't it? But, that's sick.
Big TV,
Check it. Man's got a big TV.
That's a huge TV. Yes, Carlton. Nice to see you, buddy. Right, let's go, Epic Nin. Let's go.
Yes. How you doing, mate?
Yeah, what's up? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Hey, you loud and clear, mate. How are you doing? Can you hear us?
How's everyone? Huh?
Can you hear us? Yeah.
Sorry? Yeah.
Just check it.
Yeah, I can.
What do you think about the game?
Good, thanks. Boring first half, not gonna lie. Dead first half. Then we stepped it up in the second. We forced the errors on Fulham, and we got our goals in, which is good to see. The issue right now is that I don't know why now in the first few games been very sloppy on the ball, which is not like it's very unlike Pep's teams, etc. So.
Yeah, I mean, what do you put that down to? Is there any reason that you think that might be happening?
I don't know, just maybe trying to do something too fancy. Potentially, I don't know, trying to maybe being too quick. Because that's why when you had like David Silva in your midfield, try to calm things down in the middle and slow the pace down, control the tempo of the game. So we don't really have that type of player anymore. We would have thought that Phil Foden's going to do that for us, but he's more likely going to be us. He's going to be more likely to play on the wing now. Mm-hmm. These type of players are kind of hard to find nowadays. It's quite a very rare type of player, and if you find one, you'll probably get a very good one, a very good type of player that will control the tempo, etc. And I want to talk about what's it called, Haaland. You already know why I don't want Haaland here. I don't want Messi. I prefer to get I'll probably just use our academy, man. I don't want João Felix too expensive, Haaland too expensive, Messi too old. He doesn't have the desire to be playing anymore. It's just at this point, if we're gonna bring him in just for like money reasons, it's not for playing him. And the La Liga is completely different to the Premier League, and he's already injury prone at this age. Imagine when he comes to the Premier League. So, I much rather get. And for me, Gabriel Jesus is not good. Is not it for me. He's a winger, and he will never be played as a winger. So he's not good enough to be a striker. I'd much rather get academy. But hey, our club doesn't like to use our academy. It's just a type of profit to be used on players for our own gain. But which is sad, really. Just really sad.
I mean, I like the fact that you want the club to use
the academy. And stuff like that.
But it ain't going to happen.
But it ain't happening, is
So we are going to sign a striker.
Yeah.
So who would you go for?
Yeah, I know, but listen, the thing is, I'd much rather get like a low-profile striker that. I don't want a 100 million striker. I seriously don't.
Why though?
It's a pure. No, it's just too much of a risk.
It is a risk.
It's not. It's too much, man. 100 million for a striker.
What about 75 million for Lukaku? 60 million Lukaku. Would you take that?
I mean, he has a horrible touch on him. The way that if we're going to substitute with Gabriel Jesus for a striker, he can't hold up the ball properly. He has a horrible touch on him. All he can do is stay in the box and finish. That's all he can do. His all-round game is rubbish. And whereas Gabriel Jesus, he has a good all-round game, but his finishing is awful.
Yeah. So what would you do then? You're Pep Guardiola. What would you do in the summer?
I personally think I don't know if you heard of this guy. Get Oderson Odeward. Very, very good finisher. Good technically.
Who's this?
Can use both feet.
Who's that epic name?
He plays for Celtic. Oderson Odeward. He's like £20 million. Can develop him, etc. Knowing Pep, he can make him much, much better. And he's quite clinical as well. And you could find very good strikers at a lower price. Like, it's not just because it's just because it is £100 million player. For example, I'll give you a very good example of something. Lautaro Martinez. It costs £100 million, and it's that £100 million just hype. It's not he's just killing it in the. I don't know if he's really killing in the Syria, but hey, it's a Syria. It's not that great, is it? Like, for example, the same thing as Lukaku, etc.
I mean, what you just said. I mean, to be fair though, you just said sign Edouard, and he plays for Celtic in the Scottish League. I mean, that ain't a great league.
I know, but the thing is, you can. There's a players from there. Like for example, Tierney from Celtic that does really, really well, and he looks a very good prospect. The only reason why I'm taking him is just an example. He's a much cheaper price. He's a young talent that can be developed instead of paying £100 million plus £100 million or £75 million, and plus if it doesn't work out, he can score goals for you and just sell him for profit, innit? So that's my opinion on it. But
I think you're a financial advisor, bro. Because you're very good with the cash, man. You're good with the cash, innit? You want to be safe. You don't want our club to go bust like Barcelona are going to go bust.
Can I just say, right? I think
exactly.
I think,
and plus, look, my reasoning is that also to keep the philosophy of the club of not breaking the harmony of the players and if we're gonna buy £100 million player now, around all the other clubs are gonna force a price on us because you know what? Oh, they can pay that. Say you can pay that price tag, or we'll just put that price up.
Yeah, man. To be fair, no, I back the fact that you want to use the academy. I do too, but I don't think that's going to happen until we at least win the Champions League. The buying Haaland, I agree. I do think it is a risk.
It's a risk. However, sometimes you have to take risks to go further in in the game.
Bro, you do realise it's £120 million. You do realise that look what Barcelona have how them got themselves into, getting getting what's it called, 150 million for Coutinho or 120. I don't know.
But that's a bad take of bad finances from Barcelona.
Yeah.
We're a very well-run.
Also, I would say that our owner, Sheikh Mansour, is worth $22 billion US as of 2018. He's probably, I'm going to guess, he's probably got richer since then. Just a hunch. We're chilling, bro. Party, man.
I know that
we've got that oil money. Inject it straight out, innit? You know what I mean?
Injecting our veins.
Exactly. You know what I mean? Inject this oil money straight into the Haaland
To be
deal.
fair, I'm going to check out this Edouard, right? And, you know, if it's decent, I'll back it. I'll back the move. But until I've looked at him on YouTube and seen a 5-minute highlight clip, I can't
come on, man. You can't listen, sorry. I'm sorry. You don't be like those Arsenal fans. Shouldn't all like other these banter clubs just look at complications? Oh, he's a great player. That's game. That's just like a small club mentality. I'm sorry. No, don't just go on YouTube and find it. I know you're joking, okay? But like, it's not the way to go, eh?
Nah. To be fair, bro, you know...
I get your point.
I get your point in it. Don't spend too much money, and it's a risk, man. And it's going to be a big decision. It can be a massive, massive decision, so we'll have to see. But yeah, nice one, Epic Nin. Thanks a lot for waiting, buddy. And yeah, speak to you again soon.
Hey, yo, Chad, why are you making fun of me, yeah? Oh, God. This Chad.
I dropped the call before he started making the chat, because
he's going to go sick.
Because you know what I mean? You all got to then. I could feel it. Bertie was like, oh, chat. He was about to go on a mad one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Thank you for the call, Epic Nin. However, I just disagree in the sense that sometimes you have to take risks to go forward. And then he said that we was having small club mentality because, do you know what I mean? We was looking at 5-minute highlight clip. But it's a very small club mentality to not want the big dogs.
I mean, it's fair enough. I mean, the thing is...
Right, I understand his point, though.
I do agree with his point in principle that, one, it's a risk. Two, it's a lot of money.
Yeah.
But...
And we have people in the academy.
Is it not a risk going for Edouard, who plays for Celtic? Is that not a risk? Is that not just equally a bigger risk? Signing someone who's never played Champions League football? Know what I mean? Is that not a risk? That's for me is a risk. Look, at the end of the day...
But as well, bro, Haaland is actually breaking records doing it on the big stage.
In the Champions League.
In the Champions League. Do it on the big stage, you know what I mean? So.
I'm not saying that Haaland's going to come in and tear it up. I do think there is a risk because he's still only young. He's only 20. But I think it's got to be done, man. I don't know about that, Edouard. Epic. I know there's a few Scottish people in the chat, innit? There's a few Scottish people in the chat, so maybe they can tell us whether whether that is the deal, innit? I don't know, but
Ayub says Jordan is going bald if we win the Champions League. I might rip my hair out.
Epic is AO chat chill. That's funny. Nah. It's at least you come on with a funny opinion, man.
Different opinion. What a way to end the show.
Right. Okay. Yeah. That's it. Done. Nice one. That was a good way to end. Epic Nin coming in there with the big one. I mean, to be fair, I'll check it out. I'll check out Edouard.
Doing his own work.
But I can't say I can't say I'm going to back a deal for Edouard when Haaland's there, on the table. And Lukaku, bro.
Haaland's
I think
right there,
I'll
bro.
take Lukaku for 70 million.
Haaland is right there in touching distance.
Right, okay, that's gonna it. That's it. Right, guys, the video, the review is up. We'll make that live, so go check it out.
Boy. Oh, AK50, come off it, mate. He's back, bro. He's back.
He's still here. He's been quiet all the phone-in show.
Phone-in show, then. Bow. It's because he doesn't know how to do the thingy, bro. He doesn't know how to talk in normal chat.
Yeah. AK850 coming with a $5. He says, if that means they call us a small club, then fine. But yes, I would throw down for Haaland and only him. I mean, Haaland is the one, man. Haaland is the one. Perfect. Guys, go check out the review for us. Can you do us a favour? If you go over there, like the video, innit? Like the video, man. I'll put the link in the thing now.
You know what I mean?
There you go.
Before you've even watched it, just like it.
There you go. That's the pinned comment, guys. Go check out the review. What a day. Another win for the Blues. Getting very, very close now to the Premier League title. I'm absolutely buzzing. It's going to happen very soon now. In the next couple of weeks, we will hopefully be Premier League champions. Thank you very much for joining us, guys. And, yeah.
Champions League Tuesday.
Champions League Tuesday.
Let's get it.
Let's go.